Hello YouTube, ZiggyNo here with an update on the top 10 fastest growing sports card YouTube content channels. Now I did this back on July 25th when I examined the growth of 18 different channels between the period of roughly May to July. But over the time then, back in July, I was probably tracking about another 100 and something channels. So today I'm doing an update as of September 30th on over 160 different channels that I'm following on YouTube to measure their growth in new subscribers based on percentage of growth, not number of subscribers, but percentage of growth. I have up here real quickly a snapshot of the video I did back on the 25th, and it has the top 18, and you'll see Hobby Box was number 1, Baseball Card Collector, Investor Dealer number 2, Sports Card Live 3, Slapstocks 4, and so on. Now those guys are still in here, but there's definitely been a shakeup and changes around the hobby. So let's get into looking at what those changes are. First, I'm going to just show you kind of the raw data spreadsheet here. So first of all, tracking over 160 different content providers. These content providers here are new, which means I picked them up in the period since the last July 25th running. So they will be in the next top 10 percentage of growth chance. But right now, I'm going to just kind of focus on who I'm following so you have an idea of what's out there. So again, a lot of great new channels. The Ticket Leprechauns, Super Jam Sports, Snoop, She Collects Cards, Rated Rookie, Pittsburgh, My Dad's Cards, Money Malone Mindset, LDN Cards, Kyle's Cards, Kentucky Cactus. I mean, there's so many new content providers I picked up. Cobra Kai Sports Cards. Let's see, Card Collector 2, new to me, but this guy's been around a long time. Lots of great followers, lots of great content. Brody the Kid, Bruv 6, another one that's been around a long time that I picked up from Hobby Palooza as a new follower. Beckett Media, Bart the PSA Card Guy, and so on. Now, as we get up here at 129 is where you start seeing the content providers I have been tracking over this time period. Now, some of them have had some negative growth, right? A loss of subscribers, -3, -2, -8, -20, and so on. And you'll see some of the percentages or how that impacts the percentages. As we scroll up here, I also want to point out a few of these guys. For example, Pat Geek, right, and Breaker Culture have now really combined their content on Bench Clear Media. So those numbers are probably going to go down as Bench Clear Media grows. I think that's important to point out. She blinded me with the Refractors, Brothers and Cards, LA Collection, Let Me Get That Potograph, Silver Jackify, Alico, Canadian Cards, Up North Collector, CRT Sports Cards. Again, look at this growth, great growth, and look at the number of subscribers. CRT 160, Gary V. Look at that growth right there. That's only 9%. This guy's carrying millions of subscribers. Bobbles and Ball Cards, Triple Crown, Sports Card Collectors, House of Jordan, Because I'm Carlos. Those back pages, 90s basketball cards. Buster, Cardi C, Filmington, right? Look at the numbers. 810 new subscribers for Filmington. Run Good Life, 630 new subscribers. PSA Collector, 7,600 new subscribers, 23%. Pac-Man, 24%, one of the top as far as number of subscribers, I think, with over 45,000 subscribers. Central Valley, Sports Card Talk Show. Sasha T, the Hobby Box, was number 1, slipping back down to number 45, but think about this. 33% growth, 950 subscribers. Man, that's more than some people have in their entire channel. All about the sports card. Sports Card Investor brought on 12,700. I think that's the leading amount of subscribers in this period. High Upside. Wax Museum was in the top 10 before. Personal Finance Dad was in the top 10. He slipped down here to number 35. Les Alex. Tyler Short Slabstocks was in the top 5. Again, slipping only in our list, but really incredible growth at 2,200 new subscribers, 62%. Bench Clear, look at that growth. There I am, ZiggyNo at 268 new subscribers, 68% growth. Just cracking the top 25, but way out of the top 10. Sports Cards Analytics, Rich, the Comeback Card Investor, Brad, Flipping Steve, Card Insight. And we're going to hold on right there because I'm going to go in from the list here. I'm going to show you the actual channels. But I want to give a shout out to all these great content providers and thank you for putting up what you do. I appreciate it. If you're out there and you're putting out content and I'm not following you, please let me know. I'd be happy to add you to the list and love to learn more about your channel. I'm looking for good content that I can share daily with other collectors/investors in the hobby. Again, if you're just breaking, I'm following you, but unless something big happens, I'm probably not going to throw that in the channel. So again, looking for unique or interesting information to share with the hobby. But again, love following what's going on out there. So let's get into the top 10 channels. Okay, so starting at number 10 is the Card Dojo with 561 subscribers. And again, just looking back at that, that is actually a growth of 352 subscribers, or 168%. So congratulations to the Card Dojo. Next up is Card Currency, another small but growing channel, a great channel. I love the turning 50 into $1,000 series he's doing. Again, growth there of 74 new users, but it's 185% as he continues to build the channel. Next up is, as you just saw a second ago, Sports and Hype. 175 subscribers, but his growth is 115 of those subscribers in that period of time, so that's 192%. Next up, Baseball Card Collector, Investor, Dealer. I'm just going to personally say this, one of my favorite channels. The reason is everything this guy puts out is just good information. I learn from him. You know, and I'm not going to lie, I put out content just flashy or it's fun, and we all do that, right? Top 5 or hey, look at me. But this content, dude, if you subscribe to one channel, you should be subscribing to this one. Again, growth numbers there. Look at this: over 2,200 new subscribers, 227% growth. Just an incredible channel. Next up is Card Hour, another phenomenal channel focused at soccer, coming out of Europe. Really love what Vincent's doing. Over 800 subscribers. And that is a growth of 568 new subscribers, 249%. That's awesome. Moving on up the list to number 5, Cards Over Stocks. Oh, I forget this gentleman's name, but putting out some great content. You can see some of his thumbnails, PSA, how to submit, how to package cards, should we panic, with over 899 new subscribers at almost 300% growth. Cards Over Stocks is number 5. Number 4, Northeast Ohio Sports Cards. I believe this is Ron. Runs a great channel, does a live every week, but some updates on what's going on in the hobby. Uses Market Movers tool to kind of show you what's going on, answers questions. Really love what he's putting together there. Again, his growth coming in at 969 new subscribers, or 386% growth in that time period. Congratulations, man. Incredible growth. Eat, Sleep, Breathe, Football Cards, Fantasy Football Card Quest, coming in at number 3 with 459 subscribers, but that is a significant growth of 367 cards, 408% growth in that time period. Very hot, very popular, great focus on football and fantasy football as well. Next up, coming in at number 2, and some might even say number 1, and I'll explain that in a moment here, is Vegas Fine 777. At 726 subscribers currently, he's up 676. He was around 40 or 50 subscribers back in July. Just started his channel. Now, with over, 1,400% growth, I want to point out something that's interesting about Vegas Finds and the Hobby Box is both of them were guests on PSA Collector. Now, just giving you a shout out, if you're paying attention, maybe you get PSA Collector to do a little collaboration with you. It could help with the growth because it's definitely been helping other subscribers boom. So again, big fan of Vegas Finds. He has a really clever, little funny, insightful channel on the hobby. And coming in at number 1, one of my favorite channels, Mojo Break Media. Now, I've called these guys the OG in sports card content. These guys have been dropping videos for over 10 years. I'm not kidding. You can follow these guys. You look back, and you have to go to Mojo Breaks and look at their content. They launched Mojo Break Media in July and had 10 subscribers at that time. So because of that, they added 1,200 subscribers. And again, I will point out that enormous growth of, 12,000% growth. I have to admit, in fairness, they run a break channel that had 8,000 subscribers, and they were able to pull a lot of those over to this new media channel. So they definitely are the number 1 content provider for the period of time that I'm viewing. I just want to give a shout out to both Mojo Breaks Media and the Vegas Finds for phenomenal and amazing growth, and really for the entire list here. There's some amazing growth in the hobby, and I also think this is a good index to kind of show you what's going on in the hobby. As sports card content is just continue to take off, and people are subscribing and gobbling it up, and I'm really excited to see some of what I think is a cream of the crop really rising to the top. Some really good information out there. Like I said, I think Mojo Breaks is a phenomenal OG of sports card content. So I hope you enjoy this quick top 10 sports card contents as of September 30th, 2020. We'll be following, and I haven't decided if I'm going to do this every month or I'm going to wait another quarter to do it. It actually takes a lot of time putting all these numbers and calculating all these values together. But if you know a better way to do it, maybe you can let me know. Maybe there's a secret or something out there. Again, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would appreciate a subscribe. Would love to get over and break the top 10 someday. Thank you very much to everybody out there. I really do appreciate all the content. I do spend some time looking at it. I appreciate all these people who follow my content. Stay safe, stay healthy, have fun, and I hope you're enjoying the hobby.